Hello, this is Tom for Tabletop Taproom Court Reporter. We're reporting on the meltdown that is new TSR LLC, CEO'd by Justin LaNasa. The bankruptcy was going to finalize. It looks like it's a little delayed. We're waiting for stuff to come out from the trustee. It should be very soon. But what we have to report today is that it looks like Justin LaNasa has pivoted from the game community. And this is something that I had strongly urged him, dude, just go. You're not wanted in the gaming community. We don't want you here. You've burned your bridge. You've burned your name. And it looks like he may have taken my humble advice. Wow. But before we get to that, let me just say thanks for watching the video. Thanks to my subscribers. You guys are great. And don't forget that like, subscribe, and bell icon. Help me build the channel. Now, before I really get into the meat of what we're reporting today, I just wanted to mention that Don Samora, the witness in the Wizards of the Coast case, federally subpoenaed witness, the one who's been harassed. We don't know who's doing the harassment. Somebody's doing the harassment, sending him autopsy pictures of his daughter that passed away, except we've made it very clear that there were no autopsy pictures because she died in the hospital with doctors in attendance. No autopsy necessary. None were taken. But nonetheless, someone keeps harassing him, trying to, harass him and wear him down. Well, a new set of autopsy pictures, this time with his daughter's face. They found a picture on Facebook or something, and they photoshopped his daughter's face, the one who passed away, onto these grisly autopsy pictures. Don said he managed to intercept the pictures before his wife saw them, but he did tell her about them and, sent them right off to the appropriate hands to process that and add it to a big file that's being saved for a rainy day in some courtroom somewhere. But the interesting thing about these autopsy pictures is they were in an envelope, and the envelope had a postmark, and the postmark was Wilmington, North Carolina. Wilmington, North Carolina. Who in Wilmington, North Carolina would have an axe to grind with Don Samora? Who indeed? Now, Don assures me he has no idea who mailed him these autopsy pictures. His officials, I have no idea. There's no way to know. It was not signed. There was no name, nothing. Just the autopsy pictures, Wilmington, North Carolina, postmark. So somebody in Wilmington, North Carolina has an axe to grind with Don, and this has been a long-standing campaign of harassment of a federally subpoenaed witness. I do believe that's a crime. Not one that they necessarily prosecute much, but certainly one that when things reach a certain level, it becomes a possibility that they will do something about it. Now, moving right along to the main story. Our main story is there's clear evidence Justin LaNasa has decided to pivot from the gaming community. And everyone went, hallelujah, amen. So I just want to say, Justin, I wish you all the best, buddy. I hope you succeed in this because we really don't want you back in the gaming community. So let me show the evidence here. This turned up. I do believe it was a Kim Winson that found it, or David Floor. Somebody found it and sent me a copy of this. I forget who now. Just age or something. I got to start taking those memory pills, I guess. But Anchor One. Actually, I'm getting sent so much stuff these days. Who knows? I can't keep track of everybody I talk to. But Acre Watch Realty LLC in Wilmington, North Carolina. Anchor Watch Realty LLC, filing date March 31st, 2024. So just recently, and particularly after I made a video where I did urge him to go do something else, go find something else to do. And so company is company age 1 month, registered agent is Justin LaNasa, and the place of business is 208 South Front Street, Unit 2. Now, before you say, Tom, are you doxing? No, this is actually what, when you Google Anchor Watch Realty, this is the address that comes up. This is publicly available information for a business that just turns right up on Google, and we'll go there. Let's do that. So here we are. I Googled Anchor Watch Realty, Wilmington, North Carolina. And then I noticed that there was a bunch of, well, actually, I first just Googled Anchor Watch Realty, and I got a bunch of listings, not what I was looking for concerning this new business at 208 South Front Street, Unit 2. I got all these other Anchor Realty, Anchor Properties, Anchor, Waterview, a bunch, all in North Carolina, strangely enough, and some right there in Wilmington. One of them in Wilmington was closed, but I think it was actually an Inc., not an LLC. It was an Anchor Watch Inc., started by Justin's business partner, a guy named Todd. Is managing agent, listed as a managing agent for Anchor Watch Realty. So one of these might just be one of those ghost in the system listings that just lingers on the internet, and so that's not a problem. But it did look like they were squatting on a name for other realtors. In particular, there was one in Jacksonville that had 21 other agents, a very successful looking company, 21 female agents. I'm sure they will get along fabulously with Justin, him being such a polite and kind and caring prince that he is. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this listing. So here we are, Anchor Watch Realty. And we're familiar with this address, 208 South Front Street. This is the address that was in the bankruptcy that TSR was renting from Justin and racking up thousands of dollars in rent when TSR was only bringing in like $600. So, very piss poor management on the part of the CEO of TSR to just, they weren't even selling anything, and yet, we're going to rent here and we're going to rent there and we're going to do this. And so they just racked up hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt for TSR. This was one of the locations that they were renting, and now it is a new business concern for Justin. He owns it anyway, so or he subleases it, and so good for you, Justin. I am excited that you are pivoting. However, there could be problems on the horizon. Let's just take a look at these pictures. Oh, isn't that nice? Anchor Watch Realty. Agents who care. A little bit ironic, possibly. A little bit ironic there. Agents who care. Yeah. Yes. If they care anything like the agents at New TSR cared, how could they go wrong? This business is in for the same reckoning that New TSR possibly, which was bankruptcy. So yes, Anchor Watch Realty care. Let's go to the website. Now the website is actually not listed here. Let's just check out the website because the good wife informed me there was something funny going on with it. So Anchor, one word, Watch Realty.com. Oh, AnchorWatchRealty.com. Parked free courtesy of GoDaddy. It's a GoDaddy website. And, oh, it's domain taken, but we might be able to help you get it. See how. 69.99. So this would be a broker's fee for 1 month for them to act as a broker to broker a deal between you and the website's owner. And for 69.99, you might be able to buy it. So yeah, somebody has reserved the website and then done nothing with it, and they're just sitting on it. So Anchor Watch Realty, it's a growing concern. They're hitting the ground running. So, but there's problems. Not just that they not bothered to set up their website. That it's. I've been doing some checking, and I've been informed. This is hearsay. I have this. I am not the first-hand source. I am a second-hand source for this information. But apparently, realtors in North Carolina cannot have excessive outstanding debt. If they have excessive outstanding debt, it could impact their license. This could be a problem, of course, because as we know, Justin does have excessive outstanding debt. Michael K. Hovermail is owed 50 grand in back wages. And that is confirmed. That is part of a legal public record, part of a court case, not properly disputed by him. The lawyer for Washington State, she's out 20 grand, 21, 23K in lawyer's fees for defending Justin for fighting the Watsy case. So that's an excessive debt, and it's more than 90 days old. And then there's Don Samora is owed $7,200. That was brought up in the bankruptcy case, and it is now a confirmed debt because Justin made a mistake in the bankruptcy case, did not handle things right, was too busy being antagonistic. And so therefore, because of the mistake he made, and I'm not going to elucidate what that mistake actually was, I just don't care to educate certain people who might be watching this video. But there was a very definite mistake. We've had a good laugh about it behind the scenes. And now because of that mistake, it is a confirmed debt, part of a public record in the bankruptcy case. And he's going to have it collected from him one way or another, sooner or later. If you've got all of this stuff and somebody decides to be a concerned citizen and report it to the real estate board in North Carolina, that could cause a problem for your real estate license. So while Justin has pivoted, the question is are there anybody who might have a beef with Mr. Wilmington, North Carolina? Is there anybody who might have a beef, might have a hair across their butt, might have a burn to get even with him, might have a burn to strike back? Is there anybody in this world who has been put out by Justin and might want to get a little bit back? Could there be anybody? Well, I certainly think being out $50,000 in back wages could give somebody a burn. I certainly think a lawyer being out 20 grand, more than 20 grand in legal representation might consider, filing a complaint. Any one of these concerned citizens might bring to the attention of the real estate board the $40,000 tax judgment that was against Justin LaNasa for failure to collect tax on his vapor kava oxygen bar business. That that all went down with the state, so that probably does not reflect well on his real estate license. And then there's Don Samora. I mean, is there any remote possibility Don Samora might have an issue was somebody in Wilmington, North Carolina. I mean, it's only Wilmington, North Carolina is the source of constant ongoing harassment of him and his wife. Um, Autopsy photos of his dead daughter, um, things sent to his wife's work, um, just all around nonstop campaign of harassment of a federally subpoenaed witness. Would Don have a burn to strike back at somebody? He might. Okay, he might be into petty vengeance. I don't know. I mean, I know the guy, but I don't know. I mean, you never know somebody till right? He might have a desire and a motivation to bring to the attention of the real estate. Okay, I hope he doesn't, because I have been waiting for Justin to pivot away from the gaming community. And I'm like, Justin, man, good luck. Go on, do your thing. And thanks, so like the Adams novel there by Adams. So long and thanks for all the fish. Just so long and thanks for all the fun and laughs, for the dumpster fire that was. And we're happy to see you go. Don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. Okay? Happy to see you go. Go. Have a great life. I mean, until, Watsy gets done with you, but, go. Have a great life. I'm happy for you to have pivoted. So there's various people, and you just don't know which one of them is going to file a complaint. When you poke a bear enough, the bear is going to turn around and growl. And with the amount of harassment Dawn has received, that's a bear that's just going to sink some teeth into you at some point somewhere along the line. And wait and see what happens there. So, Justin, good job on the pivot. I hope this is your, coming to Jesus moment. You're repenting, turning away from all the harassment and shenanigans you've done in the gaming community. I endorse this move. I'm happy for you. I don't know what's going to happen with the fact that you have excessive outstanding debt that could impinge upon your license. So what will happen to that business? We don't know. But here at Tabletop Taproom Court Reporting, we will keep an eye on it for you with the help of our friends, Kim Winston, David Floor, others, and others who don't want to be named, who do send me stuff. Appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Again, thanks for watching the video, and don't forget that like, subscribe, bell icon. We will do our best to keep you informed on the meltdown that was TSR and its CEO, who apparently is now pivoting away from gaming. So, good news for us, maybe not good news for him, but it is what it is. And I will see you at the gaming table.